Hey, welcome back everybody, it's Kojack, and I'm actually doing a quick trophy guide for Planet of the Apes, Last Frontier, and the reason why is because I see a lot of uploads right now not really highlighting how exactly you get the best choice. For the most part, it should be fairly obvious in terms of the choices per se, as how to get to that, but there are some couple quick time events that you have to make sure you pay attention to avoid not getting this choice. I'm actually there's gonna be a second video within this video that I'm put in the top right corner that you're gonna see the choices that made leading up to this end choice scene right here, which is the main scene you'll see. So as I go through and kind of highlight some of the choices that need to be made in order for you to get this ending, keep in mind a lot of these choices have a trophy attached to themselves within and of themselves. So you'll automatically unlock other trophies making these choices throughout the game itself. But the biggest thing you want to do is you want to prioritize peace and the trade when you are playing as either protagonist, because otherwise it makes it very difficult for you to actually accomplish anything. The first part of this is that once Clarence is captured, you want to make sure that you're kind to him and that you actually stop Willis, the two drifters, from actually torturing him too much. Maria is also going to be for the Apes, so a lot of times when siding with Maria, she actually represents the good choice most of the time, if not 95% of the time from what I saw. After Clarence is caught, one thing you have to make sure is that when you go to the Apes camp, that Mark, Jesse's son, make sure that he gets caught, and that is done by hitting him with a rock. Well, first you have to make sure that you follow Mark when he suggests going inside. There might be a different route. Once you follow him inside, there's going to be a scenario where you're going to have a lot of quick time events, and in essence you're going to try to escape. And as Bryn, you're going to have the option of chasing Mark or killing somebody else. If you choose chase Mark, then the other option comes up where you can hit him with a rock. And hitting him with a rock allows you to actually capture Mark, and that will prompt Jesse to consider the trade. So capturing Mark is pivotal, because if you don't capture Mark, then I don't see there's any way for you and Jesse to actually have a conversation, or the two protagonists to actually have a conversation. Them meeting also prompts Bryn to speak to Maria, and later on, after the events of the bridge, you have to make sure the trade goes through peacefully, and that Jesse actually saves her son. And in order for Jesse to save her son, as
I'll get back to Rainey. Okay.
while Jesse's trying to save her son in the ice, you're going to be given the option as Bryn to either shoot Jesse or shoot the ice, and you have to make sure you shoot the ice, so that way Jesse's able to save her son. That will allow her to be more calm when thinking about what to do next with the ape. In addition, once Jesse returns from the bridge trade, you have to make sure that she kicks out Wallace, the guy that she's pointing the gun at right now, tries to kick him out, and the other guy. And that's going to force Jesse to get locked up by them, making it easier for her to be sympathetic to the Apes' cause.
Even with
In addition to that,
army,
you have to free Maria as Bryn, because she's going to get caught later on. And when she gets caught later on, you're going to free as an ape, and that is going to make Maria trust Bryn, which is in turn going to make her try to convince Jesse to join with Ape. And these series of events are what leads to Maria siding with the ape and actually persuading her. Jesse's son being alive, Mark, so that way he's held hostage just right now. So that's going to make her shoot the guy she just did right there, which I believe is, well, it might be Willits or Rainer. I can't remember. No, not Rainer. Rainer is the good guy. So, but the bottom line is that a lot of these events pivot around, one, choosing peace, two, that you individually take care of your protagonist for each person. So Brain actually has to also stand up and challenge his brother Tola for the leadership position. If he doesn't challenge him, then you won't be able to get this good ending, because both Jesse and Brain needs to be in charge of their respective sides. If either one of them fails to be in charge or gets killed by the antagonist on their side, then you won't be able to unlock this ending. So with that said, I'm going to let the video play for the rest of it so you can actually see the ending through its entirety, but I just wanted to kind of give you some pointers in regards to that. If you want to see the full 100% playthrough of how I got this best ending on my first playthrough, go ahead and check out my Good Choice playthrough. This game is actually fairly long, about 3 hours long. I mean, for a choice-based game that has multiple options, that is pretty long actually. Usually if you're like Telltale, it's like an hour and a half, maybe less than that. But yeah, go check out my Good Choice playthrough if you want to see the full 100% playthrough, no edits, no cut, no nothing like that. So, and as a result of all the choices you made, both Jesse and Ape are going to team up at the end. Jesse's going to plant the supply, or the C4 on the train tracks, which is going to blow up the train right now, which is going to allow the Apes to actually overcome the soldiers that are coming in. and that's going to result in the most peaceful ending, considering that it's actually a pretty violent ending to get the most peaceful ending, as well as the best ending. So not only do you get the best ending, which is called APPY trophy, Appy trophy, but you also get the PriMATES ending, which is the peaceful ending, which that results in both Jesse and Bryn agreeing to peace and working together to stop their respective antagonists on the humans and on the ape side, and they both being alive at the end with their with Mark alive. I don't think you can save Clarence. I think he dies regardless of what happens, but I'll try to see if I can. But regardless of whether he died in my full playthrough, so it didn't affect my actual ending. But overall, I think, you know, if you want to get the best ending, those are the best things to do. And you know, post any comments below if you have any questions or anything like that. And I definitely want to hear, you know, what you think of this game, what you think of the character, and what do you think of the stories. Okay, see you guys in the next trophy guide for my Good Bad Ugly series. Bye.
Apes! We go home.